What's up, guys? How's it going? Alex, New Era Performance. We are out here at Holly LS Fest in Vegas, and today is day one of our 3-day event. So, got a couple cars. We're going to show you a little bit of what we brought, and we'll keep you guys updated as far as how it's going, what's going on, who broke, who didn't break. We got good weather, windy. It was raining earlier, but let's get this going. Enjoy.
Don't give me. That's a badass.
If it feels good, I will. I'm gonna look at all my shit. I'm pretty good at looking at all my numbers while I'm going down the track, so if it hooks and everything looks good, yeah, I'm gonna send it, so get this fast. What's up, little one?
Oh, license pass 1133 at 108 miles an hour is Alexander. Esperanza. Coming up here on the left side. The Oldsmobile. Another conflict.
All right, guys. So we are taking the car apart. We are pulling the motor out of the SS. We got Paco behind us taking it apart. Pretty much we're gonna take it apart and gap the rings. Car's at about 18 pounds of boost on stock ring gap. It's a completely bone stock LS3. We are going to take it apart, open it all up, check everything, make sure obviously everything is looking good and working good. And then we're gonna gap the rings to see if we can throw a little bit more boost at it and put it all back together. So we got Paco on it right now. He's gonna get this going. The transmission is down, as I had stated earlier, or I've said before, the transmission got hurt. So that's the main reason why transmission's going down. We are gonna send it out to get looked over, fixed, and back in the car. And then with the big boy motor comes in, we're putting a fully built reed casing, all the good stuff internally on it, and going from there. So when that comes in, we'll let you guys know when we put that video with that motor and that tranny in. As of right now, we're gonna send out the current transmission that's in the car, which is just a standard TH400 that came with the car when we bought it. We paid about $1,000 for it, so nothing special. It was rated about 1,200 horsepower at like 3,000 pound car. Obviously this car is about 3,800 pounds with me in it, a little bit more, and I'm assuming it's making right about 1,100 horsepower. So we're gonna see how far we can push it on the stock bottom end, and we're just gonna fix this transmission, put it back together, and keep on going. So here's the video of us taking it apart. A lot of people didn't believe us, it was a stock bottom end. So we're gonna take it apart and show you guys exactly what's in the motor. All right, guys, Paco pulling the motor out. It's time. I guess keep watching. I think he forgot a couple things, so he's working in there right now. But motor ready to come out. I'm gonna be narrating it from back here. Paco out there loosening up a couple lines he forgot. Still waiting. Oh, he said he forgot one on the other side. Let's go see what we got going on. It's just a big, he calls it a rat nest. With all my wires all over the place, sorry. Promise you the truck's gonna look a lot better. That one's on Motec with nice, what are they called? The bulkheads? No, all the wiring is all cleaned up and it disconnects. This one just goes through the firewall, but we went a little bit quicker and faster on this one. Hey, are we taking the hood off or we're good?
I hope we're good.
All right, throw my wires out of the way. Clock in. Paco's over here working by himself. Oh my God.
We got a motorboat with the big forward-facing headers.
Check those headers out. Funkhauser. With those custom forward headers. First time I even see them from out here because they were already on the car when I picked it up. Ooh, I see some studs and some 6-bolt heads, but we already knew that. Frankenstein F310 heads on this little baby stock bottom end LS3. Careful with that hood. That carbon fiber hood is expensive. You're good. You're clear. Where's the engine stand?
Gotta go get one. It's in
Oh.
the other bay, all the way in the back.
Oh. Don't show them the secrets. Damn, little 6.2 stamp. All the stock bolts. Bunch of oil on the goddamn car. Something was going on. We gotta figure out where that oil was coming from. But, damn, we're gonna have a mess out here at the shop. It's got the Dailies dry sump. All right, guys, moment of truth. And damn, those pistons are dirty. I mean, I really wanna, I wish we could run some part numbers up in here. But
Over here.
are those cleaner?
The last one.
Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, this one's nice and clean. Can't even see it, but stock pistons. Is this the one? So when I put this motor in, this motor had a, what was wrong with it? It had a bent rod. So we replaced a rod and a piston, and this is a piston we replaced before we put it in. So this piston was new when we did it. That's why it looks nice and clean. But other than that, all stock pistons. I do have Johnson 2116 lifters on there. Obviously we have the ARP studs. So there it is, guys. Stock LS3. Nothing special. We originally built this motor to obviously sell it. And not built it, but we fixed it to sell it and then end up using it in the car. So let me pull the pistons out, show you guys what they look like. All right, guys, so we got the motor out the car and we're over at my buddy Robert's house and we're gonna take the motor apart. We are going to get it ready to gap the rings pretty much and put it all back together. So nothing special. Robert's behind us working on the engine, and let's take a look.
Apenas ahora sí se le ve un poquito de desgaste a los bearings, pero casi nada ya. Like nothing. You see those lines?
Yeah,
but it's nothing. Es lo que me sorprendió de este motor. La primera vez que lo abrí, it looked fresh. Y ahorita ya se le ve poquito. But they were fresh.
I think this one only had like 60,000. I remember. Let me see the piston.
So if you order on Goldbell, is the exact recipe about pizzas that you can get if you've ever visited New York. The pizza that we make today is shipped to your home. You know what? You just stick to one. It is the best pizza available. Can't stop eating it.
What piston was this?
That's one.
Alright guys, we pulled all the stock rods and pistons out. I do have ARP mains on the block, but besides that, that's the stock crank. Everything looks pretty darn good. This thing's not even focusing that well, but it ain't perfect, but the bearings all look pretty solid. And here's all the pistons. stock pistons, stock rods. Bone stock rods. So we are going to finish taking the motor apart. We're gonna recap the rings and put it all back together and throw more boost at it. So that's pretty much gonna end this video. If you guys, as soon as we get the motor back together and put it back in the car, we'll give you guys more updates. This pretty much is the stock LS3, stock rod, stock piston, stock crank, 8.6s at 160 on the Chevy SS. You guys pretty much saw the teardown, and can't wait to put a real motor in it. In the meanwhile, we're gonna gap the rings and throw more boost at it.